Impact segment tonight. As you know, almost anything goes on the internet. Now children are posting pictures and information about themselves on sites like myspace.com. In Rhode Island, an unidentified 16-year-old girl has been charged with child pornography after posting a sexually explicit picture of herself on the net. Another woman, 19-year-old Elizabeth Muller, charged with doing the same thing. Joining us now from Mountain View, California, Dana Boyd, an anthropologist who is studying the internet. This myspace.com, this is a big deal, right? What goes on there?
Sure. Yes, it is a big deal. There are 66 million users at this point.
Whoa.
It's a social yeah, mostly American. It's a social networking site where people gather online, they post pictures, they write comments back and forth. A lot of it is teenagers, and they're using it as an opportunity to really create a public space, really create an environment that they can hang out with.
Now, does it cost any money to do this if you're a kid? Do you have to pay to do this?
Nope. You don't have to pay anything to participate.
So you just
need to create an account.
Is there an age limit? There is
an age limit. Well, you have to be 14 to participate.
14.
And 14 and 15-year-olds have the opportunity to create private profiles so that they're only visible to their friends.
But nobody really knows how old these kids are because they can't check the IDs or anything. They're just saying, tell me how old you are. So you could be 8 and do this thing. Now, the problem here is that these dopey kids get on there and they give out all kinds of personal information about themselves. And as this troubled 16-year-old in Rhode Island did, takes a naked picture of herself and puts it on there for no reason. She's not making any money doing it. It's a cry for help, obviously. And then other people, adults, can surf all this, get the information, and perhaps meet up, correct?
In theory. The reality is most teens are going there to hang out with their friends. They pay no attention to the adults on the site. Adults can't actually search for teenagers, although they can surf to their pages. Most teens, when they get messages from adults, they just delete them. They pretty much ignore them. It's actually very few kids who will actually even respond to the adults who contact them.
But what if the adult says, I'm 17, my name is Ricky, you know, I'm buffed and I got a tattoo? I mean, how's the kid going to know?
But the teens aren't actually there to meet strangers, not even other peers.
But why? All right, but if you say that, then why would this girl put a naked picture of herself on the net?
It's a good question. There's a couple of different reasons she could be doing it. One is to actually, put up pictures of herself for her peers, maybe possibly get a date within her school, because most of whom she's probably assuming her audience are the people in her school, the people around her. It is also possible, though, that she is putting it to get attention from adults. There are teenagers who are seeking attention from adults. And you're right, it is a dangerous situation for them when they are doing a cry for help.
Because it's unregulated. Now, you're right, how this girl got caught in Rhode Island. Do you know how she got caught?
My understanding was police.
Yeah, a police officer who works at her school actually was going into these pages and saw her, and then that was the end of that. But so it's so contained that even though there's 66 million people that have access to this one site, that everybody in a certain school, in a certain neighborhood, they know where these pages are? Is that how it goes down?
Oh, definitely. The teens within a school all are linked to each other's pages, and they're talking to each other all day long on the site.
Is that a healthy thing? Why don't they just talk to each other on the phone?
Oh, they do. They certainly hang out on the phone. They hang out on instant messenger. The reality is that they would probably prefer to hang out in physical spaces with each other, but they're not allowed to. Most parents have restricted kids from even going out and biking around the neighborhood because of the fear of safety.
Well, that's interesting. So this has become the new town square, this My Page business.
Yep, it's the place where they go to just hang out.
Anybody looking for illegal stuff? Like you can sell narcotics, you do something like that. Anybody looking at that?
Yeah, I mean, people are. There's no doubt that there's some behavior like that going on, just like there are in the town square. Right? Most people go to the town square to do good things. Some people are causing trouble.
All right, Ms. Boyd. Thanks very much. We appreciate it. Coming right back with the latest Ohio outrage. The lady leading the charge against Judge Connor has been audited. We'll talk to her next.